Hey my needle drops, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Let's chill. Let's be chill. Let's chill it out. Let's be chilly willy. Chill waves with this new album from Monopoly. Monopoly is a California producer, and this new LP, the title is Paramatma. Paramatma. This is his debut album, and this guy is a part of the growing collective of artists on the record label Brainfeeder, which is kind of a side project, an offshoot thing for Flying Lotus. But if you want to look up this album, Paramatma, it's out now on the record label Tasteful Licks. Like a lot of artists on the Brainfeeder label, like the Gaslamp Killer, Ras G, Daedalus, Monopoly makes beat music with a lot of diverse influences. In the case of Paramatma, it's not only hip-hop, but also electro, dubstep, ambient music. There are a lot of sounds flowing throughout the hour and 10 minutes that this album spans. And to be completely honest, I was kind of worried at first. I thought I was really in for a bumpy ride on this LP because it just started off with a bunch of tracks that I did not care for. The starting tracks pull from a lot of dubstep, lots of crunchy break beats, just rumbling bass, squawking, glitching, buzzing. Some of the beats were really repetitive, but I was loving the sounds that Monopoly was pulling together. Just high-quality sounds and great production. It wasn't the most immaculate thing that I heard, but it got the job done. But my listening experience kept getting interrupted by all of these vocal samples. Not just over the track, but sort of vocal intros to the song and tacked on to the end of the song. And they were samples taken from political conversations, philosophical discussions, debates. I really didn't know whether or not Monopoly was trying to get me to listen to his music or vote for somebody. And I was getting really afraid that this album might just... Thanks. But this thing really makes a surprising shift before the halfway point. At this spot, Monopoly just basically says, okay, you know what, screw dubstep, screw vocal samples, I'm totally just going to explore the idea of chilly, abstract, hip-hop beats with lots of cool synths. Why am I doing this? Basically, he says, I'm going to produce the most off-kilter hip-hop beats that you've heard since Flying Lotus released Los Angeles. Some sputtering beats, a lot of low-end, a lot of atmospheric synthesizers, and some moments flirt with ambient music too, with no beats whatsoever, with lots of arpeggiating synths just floating in the air, sort of like you could grab them, sort of like looking at dust just floating in front of your eyes. It's very relaxing, even the parts with beats. The second half of this album really does thrive off of a chill, infectiously chill atmosphere. The beats are all going wub wub wub. Yeah, it's like that, except talented. I guess what it boils down to is Monopoly wears several different suits on this LP, and some of them fit and some of them don't for me, and it's kind of led to a disjointed debut album. I can't say it amazed. At this point he's kind of sounding like a mini Flying Lotus to me, but he's clearly got good taste, he's got good production chops, and with those two things alone, and diligence, this guy could quite possibly hammer out a very distinctive sound that we're all going to be wowing at. So if you like your beat music electronic, slightly ambient, and hip-hop influenced, then this is where you want to be. I think people who appreciated Flying Lotus's Cosmogramma, the exploratory nature of that album earlier this year, can also get into this. Dig on this thing. I'm feeling a strong 6 to a light 7 on this LP, but if you guys heard it, and you can, because there are some links in the D box where you can do so, let me know what you think of this thing. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And why? Anthony Fantano, Monopoly, Paramatma.
Forever.